Alrighty, welcome to this video. In this tutorial, we're going to finish up here and talk about how to get to the recordings. Now, you saw in the last video how it kicked me out after the 15 minutes. Now, the only reason it kicked me out is because I refreshed the page. It doesn't kick you out if while you're in the room you go over. It just kicks you out and doesn't let you in. It looked like anyways, where when you try to go into the room after the time. So if your meeting goes over, you should be fine, but if you try to get in after the time or refresh the page or whatever, because I had to, after I installed that extension, I had to refresh and it wouldn't let me back in. So just be aware of that. Okay, so when you make a recording, the recording is not going to show up here until the meeting's actually done. So if I do a 90-minute recording and I only have it last like 10 minutes and I record that 10 minutes, the recording is not going to show up here until after that 90-minute time frame. So be aware of that. And then it won't even show up right at the 90-minute point. It'll start processing after the 90-minute meeting. So it may take a good 100 minutes, 110 minutes, 120 minutes, maybe a couple hours, who knows. So just be aware of that. So I recorded this a while back just because I wanted to show you guys what it looks like. So once it's recorded, it will show up here. It'll show the end time, it'll show the start time, the status. Okay, and then you got the actions. So you can preview it. So if I hit preview, it's going to load it. It's going to show me kind of what's going on here. So I can hit play. Okay, and you'll see this basically, what shows up here, yeah, it looks really bad because my resolution's pretty small here. But it's going to show the presentation stuff, the slideshow things. It's going to show what people say in the chat down in here. Anything that people upload into the chat will show up here. And you can see that it goes through all the different slides here. And this is the current slide that I'm on over here. Now, if I was on webcam, I'm pretty sure it would show up in this area. So you can see how I'm going through the slides there. So whatever you're showing as your presentation, PDF, PowerPoint, whatever, shows up there. The whole presentation shows up here. So you can kind of skip to the different slides on the different time, and they timestamp as well. So 43 seconds in, I'm here. So they're able to kind of jump that way. I'm drawing, so you can see that it shows the drawings that I do on the screen there. And this is how I can kind of skip through the different parts of the presentation. Okay, and you can scroll down here and see what's going on in the chat. Okay, don't want to wait forever. I think I come on, yeah, there's the screen share there that I do. I don't remember if I come on webcam on this or not. But like I said, I'm pretty sure if I were to come on webcam, it would show up there. Okay. Anyways, so you can preview it, and that kind of is what the recording looks like. I can copy the public URL, right? So I can send that to students. And you know, in the other video where I show you how to share it in, you know, announcements and in the calendar and email and all that, you can do the same thing here. So once you have the recording, you can just copy this public URL and throw it in an announcement, throw it in an email, throw it in a module or whatever, whatever I show you in those videos from before. Okay, so this is how you can kind of view it in the browser here. This is what it looks like. So the preview is a little squished up version. This is the full version that people would see in the browser here. So these are the different marks when certain things happen in the recording. All right, so it hits there, it sees the little chat. Okay, so when it gets to the 2, it's going to show, I can come over here and kind of skip through it. Right, and I kind of am chatting here what I'm doing. You can click there, and that will show all the files that have been shared, so people can easily get to those. So that's nice. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So there I am going on webcam. So the webcam will show, yep. Yeah, I'm a dork. Okay. Anyways, so you have these little dots when things basically change or happen. There I'm sharing my screen and so forth. So this would be what students would see. And I really like this actually. It's kind of cool how the files are there, right? You can easily go through the different parts of the presentation. You can see the screen share. You can see everything they're doing all in this little recording. Okay, and then you can download it. Let me see. Boom. So when you record it or when you download it, it looks like this. It's a zip file. Okay, so I've actually never looked at this. So I'm going to go into it. I'm going to extract the files. Okay, so once you've extracted the files, okay, no idea what that means, so I'm going to skip it. We're going to go in there, okay, and it looks like it gives us an HTML file. So if we go into that HTML file, it should play everything. Yeah. So this would be like a local copy if you want to give people the actual files so they don't have to have an internet connection to watch it, or maybe you want to make backups or something. You can do it that way. And I like it how it's an HTML file because if you want to be able to, I don't know, if you're web savvy, you could put it on a website or something and be able to share it that way. But it looks like, yeah, locally it works the way it should and it's doing everything it should. So yeah, so a bunch of different ways you can share it that way. You got the public link, which to be honest is probably the main way you'll show it. But if you want to have backups, you can download them and do it that way. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. So again, any questions, let me know. I usually do this at the end of the video series here, but there's my email. If you need to get in contact with me, any questions, let me know. If I don't know, I'll find whoever does and I will get your question answered and we'll go from there. So thanks for watching this. If you got through it, I give you a gold star because that's amazing. And we'll see you around. Bye.